you know, film I love, and I love being on film sets, but it's not, you don't have the same, like, fear to overcome every night, and then in overcoming that fear, there's something very exciting about it. I also think it does something for my confidence as an actor to know that I can survive in an environment without an editor and you know, all the other kind of safety nets that you have in film. I play a character called Jim Fingal, who is a fact checker who gets assigned to fact check an article by an author called John DeGata, who is not used to having to work within sort of journalistic standards and limits of accuracy. The great thing about the play is it is dealing with something that is very current and inherently part of the politics of the moment, but without being in any way political. Like, we're not talking about Trump, we're not talking about, you know, the words fake news are not mentioned, we're not talking about Kellyanne Conway. It really is about the difference between truth in a kind of emotional, poetic sense, like how the emotional truth of a situation, to the actual empirical, factual truth of the situation, and those are the sort of the things that me and John represent and are at loggerheads about.
The play was like a speeding train. It just took me, and it left me with a lot of questions that I think the audience is going to have, and that's what makes for great theater, I think, you know, being left with a bunch of questions, no real answer, and it becomes a real conversation piece, so that's what really attracted me to it.
We're on a slippery slope, I think, as a nation, when we no longer agree on at least empirical facts. There seems to be no such thing anymore, and that's dangerous for the country. So it'll be interesting to see if there is debate after the play when people are walking home, or if they all come down on one side, or it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to hearing what the conversation is afterwards.
I'm stopping the score home goal.